Fantastic finish to the Sun Belt football season as we battle for the trophy and crown a champion of the Sun Belt Conference right here today. This is a surprising matchup. The proverbial David versus Goliath, a ranked versus an unranked team. An opportunity to spring a major upset and build a legacy. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Texas State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here he comes, the quarterback. All eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
This guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity. And that usually means
he's taken down behind the line. He's going to lose a yard or two.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. And the first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And the game just good enough for a first down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Jukes to get free. Across the 45 now. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas State. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So Georgia State's offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
It's a quick grab. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Finding space at the 20. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Eludes a tackle.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Quarterback drops back. He cannot escape the defense with a sack. First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. After consecutive losses, we need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. The punt team making their way on the field. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner will be brought down. The Georgia State offense on the field now. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Caught quickly. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And they've got him for a sack. That'll be the final play of this opening quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And we're able to get him down.
Boy, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he
all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Texas State offense back on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. First down, looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. There's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You've got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Breaks loose at the 45. Well, that out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking right. This one caught. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Can they pick up the 1st on the ground? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after the completion. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Snags the quick throw. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback for recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
On 1st down, it's play action. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's going to take off. The defense gets him, but it's a 1st down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. 2nd down after that previous play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And he's back to throw again after the incompletion on 1st down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. They bring the punter onto the field now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And that pass ball is incomplete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just
breaks clear. End zone ahead. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense really clicking here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. The defense backed up against their own end zone. And they're trying to punch it in here. Headed for the goal line, and now the ball's knocked loose. And the defense jumps on the football. Right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Georgia State. And the interception taken to the house, a pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And here he comes now from the end zone. Return brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. It's caught downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. It's like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's when they'll start the drive. And the offense trots back onto the field here. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down play coming up for this offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it near the end zone. He's swarmed by the defense. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Panthers offense back out there now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Going for a big play downfield. The pass is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Getting set. Here's second down. Press coverage now from the secondary. And they hand it off to the back. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. He finds his man. Finding space at the 20. tackle made after a big gain. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense.
Good enough for a first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Running back, the ball carrier. Brought down on the play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
He's running out of time here. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks. Now comes the field goal unit. The distance will be from 36 yards away. And the field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. The Georgia State offense on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. They're going to run it here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Handoff in a single back formation. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. The ball is caught. Touchdown, Texas State. All the way back to claim the lead.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
PAT puts them up 3. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
That makes the score. Texas State 24, Georgia State.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And the back gets the football. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, Texas State has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's James. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes a quick catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And here comes a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He bought some time. Now lets it go. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning. Gets a fresh set of downs. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks and they stopped him short of the first down. Second down after that completion. Now with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And the completion made. And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Oh, and he can't make the catch on the crossing route. And that's going to bring out fourth down now.
Chris, the quarterback just misses his target here on third down and long, but at least he avoids taking the sack. Still a chance here at this range on fourth down with a 3-point lead. Kick the field goal and add to this lead.
So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks a tackle, and nobody can bring him down. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And then first down, right back to the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So an important third down play coming up. A field goal try here would be from 60. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And moves the ball to the 35 and another first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
And that's good enough for a first down.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Here's the second down play. Takes the handoff again. Gets past the tackler into open space now. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. They've got a first and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Texas State. They jump in front here in the 4th. Now the all-important extra point.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? The pocket breaking down. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Panthers. Made the defense look slow that time.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you get this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, your defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Texas State offense back on the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Launching downfield. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Brings up second down.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it again. Tries to get it to the running back. Nice throw, caught for a completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Texas State, to take the lead in the final minute.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback. With the game on the line, he finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, reserve this lead. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Here's the throw deep downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. They still need this extra point to tie. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going to pull it down and run. Finds room at the 30. And a timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the 4th quarter. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the catch downfield. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are late in the game and needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that
He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They're going to run it. Powers through the tackle. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock.
Timeout, Georgia State.
Third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the back now goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Got to pick up the third and short through the air. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, no, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receiver.
And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT. Or do you go for 2 and win it right now?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. So the offense has a first and goal now here in the second overtime. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up. So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for 2 here in second overtime. And he's in there. The conversion is good. Great execution, and it pushes the lead to 8.
Texas State, 53. Georgia State, 45.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Not able to connect. Incomplete. Second and 10 here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world.
They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
Now, this is a tough one, and you get it to overtime.